Hey everybody, I'm Vicarious, and welcome to part 2 of my Let's Build the Bourges Cathedral series. Okay, so today I'm going to be building the roofs, both on the side and on the very top of the cathedral. So I just got started off by repeating the side with the windows and the upper side roof on the opposite side. I'd already done the original side in the first video, but I didn't really record that, so I figured I'd just have all of this playing so that you guys can see exactly what I did. You know, it's a fairly simple design, and really what I'm doing is I'm copying as close as I can the design from pictures and semi-blueprints from the actual cathedral, because I want this to, you know, I want this to kind of feel like it's the actual cathedral, but in Minecraft. You know, I've seen a lot of other cathedrals, Notre Dame, I don't know, there's been a few others, but I haven't seen Bourges Cathedral, and I said in the last video, this is my favorite cathedral, and it really is. It's gorgeous. I love all the pictures of it. Never seen it in person, but, you know, it's really unique looking, so I wanted to build this in Minecraft. But yeah. I really like the way the walkways work too, and you'll see how those look once I actually get it completed and copied throughout. Because I'll build one segment like this because it's really all the same in each of the segments. It's just, you know, there's a bunch of them, so just build each side and then copy it throughout the rest of the actual cathedral. Speeds up the build process and makes it a lot easier to make videos with it. So here I was just experimenting with the fences on how they would actually come out and look, because unfortunately I can't really use fences the way they're used in the actual cathedral, because they're right next to each other, but they obviously don't connect like with these. Yeah, and I just switched the texture pack because I didn't like the way the fences were looking with Sphax, so I just went back to the default. And yeah, I eventually just decided to have those there, even though that's not how they look in the actual cathedral. I don't know, I was trying to get as close as possible. I could have gotten around that because I am actually building this in red power, or with red power, so I could have used those posts, but I decided I wanted to make this map as available to people as possible, and I'm actually going to have it down in the description. So now I've got that all done and copied throughout on the other side. I also copied the fences and put them on both sides. And these are the walkways. I really like the way these feel, and especially once I get the top roof on, these get extremely dark. And it's really awesome. I haven't put in any torches yet, so it's all pitch black when it's at night. But yeah, there are the windows there. So you can see it's very, very tall. At like 60 blocks up to the top from the floor. You know, it's like, I don't even know how wide it is. But yeah, and then I started on the bottom walkway and the pattern of the walls there first. And then and these windows down there, or down here, have a little bit different of a design. These are the most unique of the windows. The rest of them aren't very, I don't know, artistic. Even in the actual cathedral, they're all kind of bland. This one actually kind of has a design and a sort of pattern to it. And so I was just trying to figure out the best way to replicate that here. You know, I started off with this design, like this. I didn't really change it much. I just kind of made that middle piece thicker and more symmetrical. But yeah, I think it turned out pretty good. Then I came down and worked on the arch in front of the walkway. That's one thing that I also really like about this, is how I mean, not just that there is the walkways, but the designs of the arches as well. And unfortunately, in vanilla Minecraft, there's not much you can do in the way of smaller artistic things. I could have used stairs and done some cool stuff with that, but I kind of like it being simple and yet still having a design. So then I came around and did the side roof on it. And then the actual walkway. And the actual stairs on the top. I forgot to do that. I almost started copying without the stairs on there, which would have been annoying. And then I copied and pasted them throughout. And then I redid it on the other side and then copy paste that. I would have just shown that, but yeah. So this is what it looks like at night. I really love it at night. You know, see, it's extremely dark in these. It'll be cool once I get torches in there. It'll look nice. It'll look really cool. So, and then I came around and did the bottom walls. You know, they just got a very simple window design. It's 4x4 with 2 at the top in the middle, I believe. I think it's 4x4. And then I made the base for the actual roof. Because as you remember, the columns just kind of went up about 4 blocks or so, and then I filled in that top part. There's little windows up there that kind of have a design, but they're too small to actually be able to do anything with. So here's the actual roof. I didn't show it, I was going to, but it's really the same thing that I did with the side roofs, except had it go up a bit higher and then, you know, meet with an actual roof instead of going into the wall. It's a very simple roof, but there are archways that kind of go up from the columns up onto the roof that I'm going to do in some other episode. But yeah, that's what it looks like now. So you can see it's very, very dark. I still have a lot of stuff to do, but this is the main part of it, totally done. That's going to be the front that you're looking at there. So I have to put 2 towers there on either side, and then the actual front, and it has a huge glass window to do. And then back here is where it kind of curves. And that's quite a bit more difficult to line up properly. So I didn't build that yet, but that's what the next episode is going to be. I'm going to make that. But anyway, guys, that about wraps it up. So again, I'm Vicarious, and thanks for watching. I'll have another episode up next Friday. Yeah, so rate, comment, subscribe if you would.